The United States is putting more pressure on Iran in a bid to drive Tehran's exports to zero. The State Department is expected to announce the end of waivers for countries to import Iranian oil today, Monday. According to a newspaper report, the waivers will end on the 2nd of May. Now, oil prices rallied by about 3% on the news, with Brent Crude reaching more than $73.86 a barrel. Now, removing the sanctions, exemptions would reduce oil supply from a market that is already tight because of U.S. sanctions against Iran and fellow OPEC-member Venezuela.
Before Washington reinforced sanctions against Iran last year, Tehran produced around 2.3 million barrels of oil per day. That's around 5% of global output. Up until now, Washington had granted some importing nations waivers on the oil sanctions. China and India are the biggest buyers of Iranian crude. Recently, they have stepped up their oil imports along with South Korea. Italy and Greece, on the other hand, have managed to cut their demand. Turkey had been fighting until the last moment for an extension of the sanctions waivers. Despite the sanctions, Iran's oil exports are said to have increased around 12% by the end of March. But it's hard to say how true that figure is. Iran is trying to veil the exact amount by making good use of its armada of oil tankers, the second largest fleet in the world.